Hey everybody, angryponcho here. Welcome back. Final Fantasy X. This episode we're playing Blitzball, and I'm going to be editing it down a lot, because apparently even if you do this process efficiently, it takes like 4 hours. So, hopefully, I can fit all that into one video. So, the secret to winning at Blitzball is spending money. Like everything else in this game, being rich makes it easier. No, we can't just Zamato the other teams with Yojimbo, but we can basically turn our team into the Yankees by getting all the best players by paying them more. So, we're here at the Miahan High Road Travel Agency, and right now I've got it set up so that I told them I could fight, but they said to get off the ship. Sid has become quite the fox, treating me like an old man. Oh, also, if you go outside of the Miahan High Road here, this is just where the airship drops you off. Incidentally, this is also where the airship drops off all of its kids before you go and fight Sin, right? A fiend tried to attack us, but Mom blew it away with Machina. Don't make her angry. You don't want to see her when she's angry. Do you want to ride a Chocobo? Oh, no. I thought you were an Elbed. Sorry. We got off the ship with the children under the orders of Elder Sid. The Elder probably senses it will be a tough battle. Yep. So if you run around out here, you can meet some more of the Albed. This is a little trivia for you guys. Look at this kid. He's like, oh my god, the ocean! This is the biggest puddle I've ever seen! Look, he's just like so excited. He grew up in the desert, what do you want? Anyway, back to Blitzball. So the first awesome player that's a free agent that we want to sign is this guy right here, Rop. And we're just going to sign him for 3 games. And it doesn't even cost that much, so it's no big deal. I got it fixed so that if I go to play Blitzball here, you just have to go in and out of the menu until a tournament shows up. And we're looking to get a tournament with attack reels as the first place prize, which is what we have here, because that's a new overdrive for Waka. So basically, a tournament only lasts 3 games, because there's only 6 teams in the league, and basically you only have to play 3 rounds to determine a winner there. And if you get seeded, you only have to play 2 rounds, but I don't think that happens in this version. It just happens in the plot. So there's other people we want to sign. The second one is Brother. Yes, Riku's cousin, or rather brother, who flies the airship. We'll sign him. And it's only 3 games, so it's actually not that much money either. And then we just can go to Luca, because everyone else we want to sign lives in Luca. And I sort of think of, I mean, Luca's where all the Blitzball happens, right? It's where the stadium is.
Here we go!
It's interesting that it's so far from Bavel and Xanarkand. I wonder if it has a long story like some of the other players. Okay, so back here on the right is Wedge. He's cannot sign more than 8 players to the Passate Aurochs. Oh yes. We're just going to start getting rid of the original Aurochs. Sorry, guys. No, not sorry. So Wedge is a pretty good forward. We'll be bringing him in against the Albed Sykes if we end up playing against them, just because he's pretty. Are you a blitzer? No? Okay. You press Y to recruit people, by the way. He's got really good shot, and we're not going to be able to score past the Albed's goalie otherwise. Zalitz. Yep, this is who we want. Sign him for 3 games as well. And we'll release Keepa, because yikes, he's a bad goalie. So we now have Titus and Brother as our 2 forwards. We signed Rop at the travel agency to be our midfielder. Wedge will be an extra forward we can swap in instead of Titus against the Albed Sykes. And now we need guards and a keeper. We just got Zalitz as a guard. This guy, watching his kids play, his name is Jamal. He is the best free agent keeper. So we'll grab him too. And then we need to go to Dock 5 to pick up our last player. Yeah, so you can have 8 players signed to your team at any time. And basically, all the original Aurochs, if you want to just play with that team and, you know, practice with them and get them to higher levels and try to win, just for the flavor, you can find all of them in the Aurochs locker room where we got Waka's sigil, or rather his crest. So, if you're ever looking for one of them, you can go find them there. Because it turns out, if you can also sign Waka as a free agent. And there's a treasure chest sitting over there. He has stupendous stats if he's playing with all the other original Aurochs. Also, you know what? You never see these guys anywhere but the Moonflow. I want to talk to them. Hello. I wonders what that ship is. An ancient machina? This is a big ripper. Do you think Shoepuff can make it here? Shoepuff? Ride it as Shoepuff? Alright, let's see if I can figure out which one of these docks is Dock 5. It'll be full of Ronso, that's how we'll know. That's not it. I like how many people are here in Luca. It's kind of nice to have civilization every now and then in this game. Well, those are the Luca Goers. We don't want to talk to those assholes. You can actually sign some of them once their contracts with the Goers are up. But, here we go. All the Ronso are just hanging out. Maester Kelk Ronso was slain while defending the mountain. For Ronso, no better way to die. Also, it turns out that Kimari's not the only Ronso left alive. It's him and the Blitzball players who were in Luca. If Ronso Fannings win, our brothers on the far plane will rejoice. Ronso shed no tear when brothers die. Pain and sorrow will never conquer the mighty Ronso spirit. I don't know which one of you is recruitable. We want Zev Ronso. He's still under contract. You're under contract. You're under contract. Which one of you is not currently under contract? Salary, 3,500 gil. It's you. Oh. Wait. Huh? Was none of those named Zev Ronso? Gazna? Argai? Basik? Nuvi? Zamzi? And Irga. Alright, where's Zev? Is he around? I wanna hire Zev. I hope he didn't get killed on the mountain or something. That would be ridiculous. Is he over here? Where is he? Oh, this might be him. Yeah, here he is. He's the only one not hanging out with the other Ronsos. Warrior monks run away to Bavel. They abandon the people. Should hide their faces in shame. Okay, well, you're much cheaper, so we're going to hire you for 3 games too. As our other defender. And we'll just get rid of Dotto. Alright, now we can play Blitzball. We have our team. I am not going to make you guys watch all these games. Like I said, it's going to take hours. So, we're just going to save here. I got to find a save file that I'm comfortable overwriting. It's always a puzzle. There we go. Now we can play some Blitzball. So the first thing is we're going to win a tournament to get attack reels for Waka. There's like a loser's bracket down there. Interesting. How does that... I'm not sure how to read this. Yeah, I have no idea. But it looks like we're not getting seeded, so we're playing 3 rounds, and our first round is against the Sykes. Okay. Starting game versus the Sykes. Alright, so we want Wedge for this as our left forward. Titus... Oh, no, not Titus. No. No, stop. Go back. No, that was wrong. We want Wedge and Brother in front. And then we want Rop as our midfielder. And then our guards, left defense, right defense, Zev Ronso, and Zalit. And Jumal is our keeper. Yes. I don't think anybody... Drain tackle 3. Okay. Yeah, nobody else is leveled up high enough to be able to have a tech. And no marks. So basically, the way we're going to be playing Blitzball doesn't really intend to play the same team for a long time. We're actually going to use an option called Reset Data that allows you to I don't know. I have to remember how Blitzball works. Pass to brother, I guess. Uh-oh, it's a loose ball. Anyway, you can actually reset the data that's associated with Blitzball players because over time they'll gain up their stats and basically change their abilities and the like. And sometimes you can end up way... Oh, this guy's pass sucks. I gotta pass somebody close. To wedge, I guess. He's the one that we're hoping to be shooting against the goalie with anyway. Yeah, this isn't great. He's got the full team on him. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked here. Yeah, alright. That'll happen. I'm not very good at Blitzball. Even though we've recruited good players, I'm gonna have to remember, I'm gonna have to learn how this works, basically. Rop is a great midfielder, though. He's got 0 chance to shoot against this guy, though, so... Let's... pass to... Oh! She actually got through. There's some RNG based on how much of your attack is applied when you block somebody like that. Alright, Wedge has the ball. That's what we wanted. Ugh, 2 defenders now. Come on, get out of here. Oh, they both have great attack, too. Alright, well, no brack. We'll just shoot. Yeah, too many defenders. Alright, I think I've kind of borked this up, because what we want to actually do is in the first game of the tournament, try and get our guys leveled up enough that we can actually use them for later games. So I'm going to try to pass to brother, just so that those guys will get some experience, basically. Oh, and Bloppo just got it. Nope, cool. Oh, Ronso on defense. Boom! What? Did not apply enough of your attack power there, Zev. It was 13 and you applied 7. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How good is our guy's block? Oh, that's a pass. What the hell is he passing for? He's right in front of the goal. I'm so confused. I was waiting for our goalie's block stat to come up. Yeah, now the whole team's on defense. I'm just gonna take the ball and go. Bye. No break. Pass to brother. Zalitz's pass is not great. That's what I'm learning here. Every time I try to pass with him, he's just like, I don't know what's happening. Boom. Rop has the ball now. Oh boy. Everybody's got good block stats, man. This is a defensive game. Nobody can complete a damn pass, that's for sure. My guys don't have enough endurance to break to anybody. I just keep trying to give the ball to brother. There's a certain amount of RNG applied, but we're hoping to complete some passes between brother and Rop so that the two of them will improve. Wedge makes the catch. Try to shoot with only one defender. Or pass, rather. To brother. Oh god, Wedge's pass is so terrible. I didn't realize he only had 3 pass. Yeah, he's supposed to be up front taking shots, not passing to other people. I don't know if anything was accomplished in this first half. Well, let's see if anyone leveled up. Their team leveled up a little bit. Oh, okay, our guy's got a little better. We need to get to level 3 in order to equip a tech, though, so... Same as last time. Let's send out, who's in front? Brother, Wedge, and then it's Rop, Ronso, Zalitz, Jamal. Letty, by some miracle, is still, on the team. He's just like, I'm never gonna play again, but if 3 people get injured, I might get a chance. Thankfully, players getting injured and missing games is not part of Blitzball. Alright, Rob. Wait, no, pass. Ugh. Wait, no, hang on. I should have broke her. And you can't take back any of your choices in Blitzball. Nice, she missed the block. Alright, brother's really, really fast. And if you can keep him moving in a good pattern, you can oftentimes get the entire enemy team chasing after you, like this, for example, and put Wedge or somebody in a position where they can take a shot with no defenders. Alright, push forward, Wedge, push forward. I need to get them out of the range of being able to play D on me. Alright, look at this, they're all just like, oh fuck. We shouldn't have bunched up like this. And now Wedge swims into the goal for this next shot. 17, there's a chance we'll make it. We got it. Who would have thought? Yeah, so that's how you get past Nimrok, who has amazingly good blocking stats. You use somebody like Wedge, who has a really good shooting stat, or you use like Sphere Shot or Jex Shot on Titus. So apparently, if I can get Brother the ball again, the game's over, because Wedge gets a hand on it, Brother grabs it. Great. I'm pretty sure that you can swim behind your own goal. No, I can't get there. Ah, help. Help, there's defenders on me. I'm just gonna swim around for another couple minutes. Maybe I'll shoot another goal with Wedge. So I've got time, you know. Just going, well, Brother is just insanely fast. And as a result, you can kite the entire team. I think this is how I will be winning most games. So, you know, Blitzball, what can I say? It's a beautiful sport. Ronso's like, what's our plan here? They're just all following me. Oh, I didn't swim far enough away. Now they're gonna take the ball from me. Can I shoot from here? No thanks. I'll just try and pass to Wedge even though it won't work. Because Brother's out of HP from swimming around so much. I don't think I'm too worried about somebody with one shot taking a shot on goal though, so this shouldn't be too bad. I'm just going to pass around between my defenders to get a little more experience for them. Pass to the midfielder, Rop. Basically, when we hit reset data at the end of this league, what's going to happen is all the contracts will end. Everyone will go back to their original teams, and basically the stats go back to whatever they were when you were first starting Blitzball at the beginning of the game. And so we only actually have to play like 25 games or something like that to get to a position where we are where we want to be. Oh, time's up. We win. 1-0. So essentially, before each league, we'll hire the players for 10 games. Before each tournament, we'll hire them for 3 games. And we'll try and spend the first game or 2 of each league getting them leveled up as much as possible so that we can continue our growth throughout that league. But then at the end of the league, everything's going to get reset and everyone's going to go back to their starting levels. So it doesn't actually matter if we accidentally, in a league, feed one of the enemy teams and they just grow to like insane stats or anything like that. It's not a big deal. Alright, now I'm going to stop talking and keep playing Blitzball. So I'll cut in if anything exciting happens. So here's some things to note when you're playing against the Guados. They're pretty fast. Some of them can even keep up with Brother, but they are pretty frail, and so for the most part, even if they're able to catch you, they aren't going to be able to do much harm to you. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. For the most part, you can just break to them, and if it's only one defender, they're not even really going to be able to touch you. So I see in this case, the 2 of them together is never going to be enough to tackle Titus. So it's pretty safe for me to just let them both hit me and pass to Brother, who I think is right in front of me. Actually, that's Rob, but all the same. Ladies and gentlemen, the beauty of the eject shot. Removes 2 defenders and increases your shot power. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this one running out the clock. I'm hanging out with my goalie. The enemy team is too afraid to approach. We've been victorious in round 2 of the tournament, beating the Guados 2-0. In round 3, it looks like we are playing against the Ronso Fangs. Now that our goalie is level 3, we want to make sure he has the super goalie ability. That's what makes Jumal so cool. Playing against the Ronso team, you'll quickly notice that they're slow as fuck. So we can actually... But they're also really powerful with high attack, so abilities like the eject shot that remove defenders will be key. Also, anything you can do to put their defenders to sleep or to poison them or whatever else you deem fit, you'll be good to go. The other thing with the Ronso is that they have insanely good endurance, which means that you're going to struggle to stop them once they get the ball. Thankfully, they're pretty easy to score against, so this might be one of those matchups that's all offense. Alright, Zealots, let's see that Venom tackle. She's poisoned. Her HP is going down, or his HP is going down really fast now as a result. So if you're like me and think that Blitzball is basically an obstacle between you and Waka's ultimate weapon, just be aware that most of the time it looks like you can get away with, if you use any of your abilities to get a lead, you can just have your guy hang out behind the goalie, and the teams, sometimes it'll take them like a minute or two to decide that they should change their defensive pattern. The funny thing is, oftentimes when they go into this line formation, you can come out and pass to Brother, who is so fast that now that their entire team has pulled up on you, you can just say, "See ya!" and go score another goal. It's like we baited them in. It's beautiful. I think we'll win this tournament pretty easily. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we've just defeated the Ronzo Fangs. I think that means we win the tournament. Yeah, that was, gosh, Squatto having a hard time. Well, would you look at that. Base Order Oroks win and Kilika Beasts take the consolation prize. Brother scored 3 goals. Titus got 2, Wedge got 1. Very nice. Tournament over. Congratulations, the Besaid Oroks have finished the tournament at number 1. Please accept this prize. Walk has learned an overdrive. Attack reels. Brother's the top scorer. We got return sphere as a bonus, I guess. Oh, Brother's contact expired. Renew? No. Because we're going to reset data. Whoa! Father will be mad for leaving without telling him, but invite me again. So, oh, wait. 0 games. Sure, I guess we're paying him for 1 more game, even though we're not going to play it. Basically, we're going to be... Zev has grown strong playing with you. Now Zev will grow strong playing against you. Nope. I quit being a sailor because I was afraid of the sea, but I play some good blitzball now. Jamal's like, I only had to block 2 shots in that whole tournament. I joined you to please my daughter, but it seems that all I could do was try to keep up with you. And Wedge is like, I wear a hat when I play. Guess I'll go back to my old job. Someone's got to protect the stadium. This is like a washed up player that's now a security guard in the stadium he used to be a star in. That's kind of sad. So what we can do is, if we go to, well, first things first, I'm going to save. And then if we go into play Blitzball, you need more members? Seriously? I can't even... Okay. Well. I guess I have to go hire everybody again. Just for 1 game, because I think we're going to be resetting the... I'm short. Wait, how many do I have? 4? Oh, jeez. Where's the Ronso? I think he's right over here. Zev. Zev, I need you back, buddy. I think that puts us at 5 players, right? Me, the 1 Orok I didn't fire. Not at full strength. Are you kidding me? Wait, so do we have to have 8? All right, I'll just hire Biggs. The other guard up here is also a Blitzball player. Boom. Now I have 6 players, at least, I think. There we go. Alright. Maybe I only have 5. I don't know. But anyway, basically, the next thing we need is going to be up in a league. So, we need to reset data until the first place prize is something we want. So we'll go ahead and reset all the player data. And there we go, status reels. That's what we want. Okay, so we'll cancel out. I'm pretty sure, actually, let me check. Because when we reset data just then, I believe that puts everybody back on their original teams. So our team is now the said Oroks again. Yeah, these are the original Oroks. So that's good to know. But basically, now we go around and recruit those 5 players again. And we'll be all set. But there's something else we can do first. Now that we have won a Blitzball tournament, and I think we've won a total of 4 games now. We count the one that we did way long ago in the plot. We can go across the bridges here into downtown Luca and go to that bar where Yuna got kidnapped. Remember that? Ages and ages ago. And in that bar, we can get Wakka's celestial weapon. We won't be upgraded yet, but we'll get there. Gotta pick it up first. It's a party in here, man. Blitzball's always on TV. We talk to the old lady bartender.
Hey there, star player. Hey, you have it, right? Let me see it.
We'll show her the celestial mirror. Do you like this one, motherfucker?
Amazing. I can say that I'm honored to hand over the family heirloom.
Waka's like, this Blitzball has spikes on it and it's not regulation playable. Obtained world champion.
Our ancestors received this artifact from Lord High Summoner O'Holland. Please use it with care. Definitely don't kick it into monsters and shit. It's only for playing Blitzball with.
Wait, sir, where are you going? You have to promise me you won't use it on monsters. And just like that, we picked up Waka's ultimate weapon, which means we now have all the weapons, I believe. Looking at my spreadsheet, yes. We now have all of the ultimate weapons for all of our characters. And we can actually fully upgrade Titus's and Yuna's, but we haven't bothered yet. I'm just going to do them all towards the end. So now it's back to playing Blitzball. We're going to go sign those same 5 players, in this case for 10 games, because that's how long a league is. And then we have to come in first place in a league. So I'm probably going to not show much of this. I might not even record most of this league because I'm probably going to watch something on Netflix while I'm playing. That shows you how much I love Blitzball. It's going to take up about a half my brain. I'm basically just going to get in the lead and then hide in the goal. And that's not exciting content anyway. So I'm going to go rehire all the players, and I'll come back in at some point in the middle of the league to show you how things are going. Tell you what, it's a good thing these Blitzball players don't charge as much as Yojimbo does, or we'd go broke putting together this all-star team. Alright, I thought I'd bring you in here for the last game of this league. It's round 10. We are currently undefeated, and we're going to be playing against the Chocobo Beasts. Make sure I got the positions right. Yep. Everybody already has their techs. I just wanted to give you guys an example of what your Blitzball players start to look like a little bit further on once they've got a few levels. I think our highest level is like 11 or 12. The lowest is still like 5. Also, the Chocobo Trainer joined a Blitzball team. It's just every time I see her, I'm like, first, I don't know why you were wearing a long woolen coat in the Calmlands, and I especially don't know why you're wearing it for a sport, especially when it covers your hands. But let's just be real, the Chocobo Beasts are struggling, and they'll hire anybody at this point. So, it hasn't been much use yet, but Brother is so fast that we can just smoke any team other than the Guado Glories. And once we're clear of the defenders, it's an easy pass to Titus. At this point, their stats have gotten up to the point where there's no issue passing across the entire sphere, and Titus can just swim up and score a goal on basically anybody. There's a reason he was the star player of the Xander Canned Abes. Yeah, we don't even need to use a special technique here, we can just shoot. Although Titus has enough HP that it wouldn't matter even if we did use such a technique. So I was going to just throw the last 2 games because we've already clinched a league victory by winning the first 8 rounds. I mean, we're 8-0. We have so many points in the standings that literally none of the other teams could possibly catch us. So, yep. Also, the Chocobo Trainer's name is Svanda. S-V-A-N-D-A. Which is an interesting name. I might use that in as a NPC in my D&D campaign. Also, Brother is stupendously good. He constantly blocks shots, he swims super fast, he can score goals. Basically, he can grab the ball on one side of the field and just swim it all the way to the other side of the field, dodge defenders, and end up being the one who actually scores the goals, too. Like, if you wanted to, you could just put your entire effort into getting Brother to be a badass. But at this point, we're winning, so it's just a matter of running the clock out past halftime. I might take one long loop here to draw these defenders away from their goal. try and pass to Titus again? Yeah. Because in addition to winning the league, getting us that attack reels, or status reels ability, the new overdrive for Waka, I also want Titus to be the highest scoring player in the league, because that gets us an extra bonus. I'm pretty sure that they can't stop that, even if they roll at their very highest. So, this is also a good opportunity for me to explain how Blitzball really works. It's all... There's positioning, and then there's stats. Basically the only two things that matter. Positioning, you don't even get to control your positioning when you're on defense. The players all swim wherever they want to. And whenever you're on defense, or whenever the defensive team stops the ball carrier, that carrier can decide how many defenders they want to break to, which means they're going to take that many tackles before they try and do whatever it is they want to do. And you can either pass, shoot, or keep swimming. In this case, she decided to break to my best defender, who has a great attack stat. And so the stats that are relevant in that situation are the defender's attack and the offensive player's endurance, the EN. And basically, it comes down to you apply a random percentage, which it goes a little bit over 100% of a stat whenever that stat is used for something. And what that means is, if I have 10 attack and you have 10 endurance, and I block you, I might be able to tackle you and steal the ball. I might not. It's just toss-up, basically. But if you have like 3 endurance and I have 10 attack, you're going down, I'm stealing the ball. The other stats sort of pair up against each other in the same way. Whenever you're shooting or passing, it's opposed by any defending players with their blocking stat. So PA is opposed by the... and shooting, SH, is opposed by the BLs here. See there? When you knock their endurance to 0 with an attack, you steal the ball. Rop can't even shoot. Like, he's got 2 shot. So at this point, you know what? I'm just going to break through the whole team. Which means they're all going to tackle, and eventually they'll steal the ball. Doesn't matter. We're up 2-0, and we're going to win. Actually, at this point, no one has managed to score on me. The recruiting this all-star team makes Blitzball kind of trivial. Again, brother steals the ball. Now I can swim him in and score a free goal. It's kind of gross. He doesn't even have any shooting stats. So, okay, so here's me on offense, and I have to make the decision. How many players do I break to? My endurance is 16. They each have an attack of 10. So if I break to both of them, their attack is 20 to my 16 endurance, they'll probably steal the ball. There's a chance they won't, but they probably will. So I'm going to break to just 1, because what that does is, after they tackle me, now they're behind me, and they can't block anymore. So I'm going to let DM tackle me, and then I'm going to shoot. And I have a wither shot, so I'll use it. Yep, so they failed to tackle me. Now when I shoot, only the player that didn't tackle gets a chance to put their block stat on the ball. And again, they only apply a percentage of that block stat. Sometimes it's all of it, sometimes it's like very little. And other times, it seems like it goes a little bit above the actual listed value. And then, once the ball makes it to the goal, assuming it has enough power to actually get there, because the pass value ticks down. For each person that blocks it, it reduces the number, and as it travels across the sphere, it loses power as it goes. It loses the pass stat. And by the time it gets to the goalie, they're looking at a certain pass value. So let's say it comes in at like 10 pass, and the goalie has 13 catch. There's still a chance you can make that shot if they basically get bad RNG and only use a little bit of this. Okay, so he's got 15 catch against 5 shot. Very unlikely for him not to stop the ball. Yeah. And you can kind of see that as the numbers were reeling around there, how the different stats work, and that we saw the catch value going up and down, up and down. Ooh, Venom Tackle. So Brother's now poisoned. All the techs and abilities you learn are basically just ways to spend your HP, which otherwise only goes down by swimming around and taking actions. It seems like it's pretty rare for you to ever run out of HP. I mean, if you get poisoned and are swimming around with the ball, like if your main ball carrier gets poisoned, they might eventually run out of HP, but like I say, I haven't had it happen yet. All the status attacks in this mode are at a pretty low percentage as well, so you can say I could take their whole team on a swim and be fine. Also, that Chocobo Trainer is a fast swimmer. Venom Tackle 3, and they get better and better as they go up. So you see Svenda at her higher levels has got some good tackling abilities, and all that does is add points to your attack. Boom. Zev Ronso, unfortunately, they're known for their high endurance, not for their high attack. 14 shot. Oh, he still manages to get it. Jamal, it's amazing. Yeah, and all the abilities do is sometimes they can apply status effects. Okay, I gotta pass before brother actually runs out. What are the odds? I said it never happened, and then it happened. So now I can pass to Titus, which is easy with brother's 21 pass. Brother's the MVP, even if Titus scores the most goals. Am I gonna be able to get in there without any defenders? Nope. Time for a eject shot. I got the whole team on me. Alright, I'm gonna break to the first one, and then I'm gonna eject shot. We'll see how this goes. I got poisoned. So 2 of these guys are gonna get knocked out by the eject shot. Unfortunately, that means 2 of them are still blocking. So they might get their hands on the ball. Their goalie's terrible, though, so 18 shot, 0 shot. Zvanda, MVP. Chocobo Trainer, kicking ass. Who would have thought she was this good at Blitzball, huh? Oh, she's running out of HP, though. She won't be able to shoot effectively with her HP that low. And yeah, that basically is how Blitzball works. It's pretty simple. One of the things you can do if you're going to try and... if you're not going to reset your data constantly like I am in order to just recruit the All-Stars and get free wins, and you're trying to get a team that you can like grow and develop and basically get to really high levels. And the reason is that everyone else levels up too, but if you win a lot, you're going to level up more than the other teams, and you can take the Beset Aurochs from a trash underdog team to like champion contenders. And I can see there'd be some fun in that, but it'd be too much Blitzball for me. We're just here for the overdrive, so we have to get all of them before we can get Waka's sigil. Alright, that was our last game. All these contracts are about to expire. I think even the other teams will have players' contracts expire. Sometimes they'll re-sign, sometimes they'll sign somebody else. Vixen contract is up. Oh, he re-signed. And you can see we won 3-0. 2 of them are Titus. And there's our league standings. 10 wins, 0 losses, 0 ties. 30 points. It wasn't even close. Titus scored 22 goals. So we have both the best team and the best player. So we win. Waka learning a new overdrive, status reels. And Titus is the top scorer. Jamal learned a technique, gamble. Okay. That's his... He's our goalie. I don't know. Our team level increased to 3, and your scout level increased to 2. I don't know what your scout level does. Brother's contract expired. We'll renew him for one more game. Because I found out the hard way that not renewing their contracts means you can't go into the Blitzball menu because you don't have enough team players to make a team. So we'll just re-sign everybody for one game. Back. Alright. So now Waka's learned 2 more overdrives. And I don't know if that's all of them or not, but I'm going to save. And what we need to do now is see what rewards we can get to show up in the thing here. A luck sphere. Top score rename card. Does that let you rename a person in your party? That would be kind of interesting. Not worth playing 10 more games of Blitzball to get, though. Especially considering I named everybody their canon names, which is kind of hard to beat. I don't know why I'm running around like I'm going to get a random encounter. You have to go in and out of the Blitzball menu no. I just want to see, I want to go in and out of the menu until a tournament starts. Because if a tournament starts and it has the prize I want, I don't have to reset my data and I can just keep my players. But if the tournament comes up and it doesn't have something I want as the first prize, I'm just going to reset data and then go in and out of the menu until another tournament shows up. And if that doesn't work, I reset data again, and so on and so forth. No tournament yet. It seems like you just have to go in and out like 5 to 10 times, and eventually another tournament will show up. Again, I don't know why I think running in a little circle will help, but... Alright, we got Aurochs Reels. Yeah! That's an overdrive for Waka. Sweet. So we don't even have to re-recruit everybody. We get to keep all of our level-up players. That's exciting. We're going to have to rebuy all their contracts after the first round. Oh, we got seeded! We didn't have to play the first round. That's amazing. Alright, well, I'll come in for the end of the last round to show you guys the Auroch. Actually, there's not even that much to see. I'm going to go ahead and win this tournament. It'll be easy. And then I'll get the Auroch Reels, and I'll come back once it's time for us to look for the Jupiter Sigil, or the Mercury Sigil, or whichever one it is that goes with Waka. So, be right back. The Ronso Fangs are pretty much a free win for any team that has Brother. He's like twice as fast as them. It's a joke. They've become so demoralized they're not even playing anymore. I'm just hiding in my goal, and they're just swimming in circles on their side of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, Blitzball. This is the kind of thing where when you do it in a real sport, the whole crowd boos you and you lose a bunch of fans. But I mean, in Blitzball, you know, you never know when the stadium is going to get attacked by a bunch of fiends, so it's still exciting even if it's boring. I guess technically we're losing out on experience, but if we have to reset everything in order to get the next thing to show up, then it don't matter. Tournament over! Boom! Waka learns the overdrive Aurochs Reels. We win 12 games in a row. Is that right? Yeah, because we got seeded, so it's only 2 this time. So now I think we're looking for the sigil to show up as a reward for a Blitzball game. No, not the airship! You can play Blitzball from anywhere, it doesn't matter. Once you're at a point in the plot where you're allowed to play Blitzball, you can do it from any save point, so it doesn't matter. Yep, not on the league. So I'll keep going through until it shows up until the next tournament comes up. But I predict that the next tournament will not have the reward we want, because I think the sigil only shows up on leagues. The only difference between tournaments is tournaments are a bracket, and leagues you play 10 total games, and there you go. Leagues actually kind of work out pretty nicely because there's only 6 teams. To play 10 games, you just play each of the opposing teams twice. And there's no, like, seeding or anything. It's just everyone plays everybody else twice, and you get 10 weeks of games out of it. Okay, so we got Elixirs, Echo Screen, Valor Shot, Rename Card, Luck Potion, a Mega Potion. Oh no. Yeah, those are terrible. Alright, well, we did not get the right reward, so we're resetting our data. Goodbye, and there it is. Mercury Sigil. Boom! Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. No, I don't want to play with the fucking... Okay, I guess I'm going to try to win a game with the original Aurochs. This will be fun. And immediately after this, I'm going to go sign all the free agents I'm supposed to have. This makes me so sad. I'm going to have to come from behind. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I completed the previous tournament and got the specialty reels. Now we are in the 10th round of a Spira League, And, ooh, we have a nail biter for you today. Because of some minor clerical errors, we are currently holding a record of 6, 1, and 2, which puts us in the very head of the league. We're in first place. But if we lose this last round, there's a chance the second place team could tie us for the trophy and split the prizes. So it's critical that we defeat the Luca Goers in round 10. So I'm going to take you through a game of Blitzball. And if we win, or even tie the Luca Goers, we're guaranteed to clinch the league. And that means we'll get the Mercury Sigil and never have to play another game of Blitzball. Two-man break. He's going to try and get through. Yeah, that's not going to work. Brother's going to take the ball. There he goes. Brother knows what he's doing. He's a fast lad, too. Too many defenders on the goal. We're going to peel off a little bit here. I want to try and draw some heat off of Titus so that he can get into a scoring position. Something like that. Oh, I didn't get far enough away from them. It's alright. We can break to the first two and pass to Titus. Oh, no. You learned a new technique. It's fine. And have Brother's shot. Alright, noted. Titus is taking all the shots this game. Brother's passing is very good, though, so even when people get a hand on it from across the field, he's going to be able to get the ball in Titus's hands, which is what we need to score. From here, we can break to her and just dribble past and take a shot. Oh! Did we not have 18 endurance? She applied the maximum possible amount. So I think I figured out that the most you can possibly apply is 1.5 times the stat. So it's anywhere from 1 to the stat plus another half. So if it's 14, it's from 1 to 21. Big range, I know, but RNG is what makes it fun. Alright. Oh no. Also, they seem to be learning more and more good techniques for taking the ball from us. You may have also noticed that I've recruited the Chocobo Trainer onto my team. So it turns out that it's not actually the Chocobo Trainer, it's a different person from the Calm Lands who tells you about the giant scar in the land. Wow, our pass stat's terrible. Oh, they're Wither Tackle. Come on now. The good news is that our opponents are using their HP for all these moves, so they can't do them that many times. And Svanda is an amazing defender. It seems more often than not she just gets an interception. And here it's going to be a loose ball. We'll probably come up with it because it was a 0 for a long time. Oh my god. I guess it deflected back into the defender's hands. No break. Alright. Brother's block is very, very good. He's an outstanding... you can have him as a scorer or as a midfielder. We're going to have the whole team in front of us, aren't we? Oh boy. Alright, well I can break to 1. I'm just going to have to pass backwards though, because there's no way I can make a shot with 21 block in front of me. Titus can though. You have to remember that when you're taking a shot on goal, you have to beat the defenders and the goalie's catch stat. So it's harder than just making a pass. Boom. Titus's block, unfortunately, is terrible. It's kind of interesting. He's clearly one of those young, up-and-coming players that doesn't put enough emphasis on their team dynamics and their defense, and is just interested in scoring lots of goals and getting the adoration of the fans. It's kind of perfect for Titus too, because he's young and hasn't really, like, how do I say it? He's not matured. He hasn't matured. So it makes perfect sense that he'd be a bit of a wiener when it comes to team sports. Oh boy, alright. Luca Goers, still a rough opponent. Mostly because they have so many good abilities, and when you reset data to rewind the clock and basically put everybody back on their original teams with their original stats, the Luca Goers once again become the team to beat as far as the league is concerned, because they end up with such a huge advantage from having really good base stats. So that from levels like 1 to 10, they have the possibility to just run you over. So I figured, you know what? I better show this, but look at this. 12 block and 15 catch? That was an absolute Hail Mary. She had no chance of making it. That was beyond a Hail Mary. That was just a turnover. Like, there was no way that was ever going to work. But it looks like we can get a shot off of a Titus with only 2 defenders. And with Titus's endurance getting higher and higher, we can actually take shots with 3 defenders now, because he can usually take the attack from the first one. I'm really hoping here that they don't have a special... No, they do. 15. Oh! They got a bonus on their attack there. That's brutal. It does seem like when you use a special ability, you always get at least the stat. Sometimes it's the stat plus more. But anyway, Rop is our midfielder in there, just securing turnovers. It's his job, basically. Can't break to him. Grav is a bully, and he'll beat the crap out of you. But we can pass up to Titus again. He's actually in a better scoring position now than he was previously, but yeah. Halftime. Ugh. Again, if we tie the Goers, we clinch the league. Because we're 6-1-2, and the next best team, I think, is 6-3 or something like that. So we have a point over them. So even if we get another tie, we'll still be a point ahead when the league stats come together. Oh, Brother's got another Wither Shot option here. You know what? I'm going to have him learn Wither Pass, too. So that when he tries to get the ball to Titus, he can inflict some status ailments on the people that try and get in the way. A little Venom Tackle for Zalitz. Seems good. I've really been liking Zvanda. She's a great defender. Her block stat is super high, and basically anytime someone tries to pass by her, she's either going to get a hand on it and cause a fumble or just get an interception. Interestingly, if you get really into Blitzball and keep playing it to the point where all the teams have got to level 99, which would take a long time, Drain Tackle 3. Boom! And Grav's HP is now down to almost 0. Alright, I'm going to take a shot while I only wanted 1 defender here. So this is going to be a... yeah. Oh, wow. We got drained, but it's worth it. We might be able to fire off a eject shot. Yeah, 2 defenders. Let's go, baby. This is what eject shot was made for. It just eliminates the block stats of both the defenders. Gives you like +4 or something to your shot power, maybe more than that. And we're going to win this game 1-0. Easy. It feels nice that it's sort of bookended in that our very first Blitzball win and what could possibly be our last Blitzball win are both victories over the Luca Goers, the epitome of the dickbag rival team. Yeah, Titus's attack and block are both terrible. He's absolute trash on defense, but the fact that he's the only player that can learn the eject shot means that he is the pinnacle of scoring potential. If you can get the ball in his hands, he can score a goal against any goalie in the league, even with 2 defenders on him. And there's nobody else that I know of that can do that at level 1, or rather level 3, like Titus can. Ooh, should we try and put him to sleep? Yeah, let's nap his ass. Bricks is asleep. He's just look at him. He's just like, I might die. I'm asleep underwater. And then we're just gonna swim behind the goalie. I can't get over that. I mean, he's like, I'm asleep. Just, oh no. It feels like that should be a foul. So many of the ways that you tackle with status ailments seem like they should be a foul, honestly. Venom tackle. I'm gonna poison my opponents, you know. I'm gonna spike their water cooler so that at halftime they all get the runs. Also, I love how everyone just sort of swims in circles and has no idea what to do when the ball carrier isn't actively trying to score. What's interesting, though, is that you can actually see the defense changing formations. They're on a center attack formation right now, where they trying to put 3 guys in the midfield so that they can get a 2 or 3 man break. And then you have the normal formation where you spread out into this kind of X shape. You also have one where they form a vertical line, And then there's another one where you can play it based on marks, where if you give all your people a mark, they'll follow around whoever it is that they've marked for that game. And not only can they learn the abilities of those people if they see them use them, it also means that you basically play one-on-one defense rather than zone defense. And against some opponents, that can be really effective if their individual stats aren't great, but they tend to work on a team level. It can be a way to go. Oh, he's going to try and actually get the ball. Wow, I'm impressed, you guys. I swear to God, if they get a score in the last 30 seconds. Zalitz, I gotta say, I've recruited him for this league, but he seems like he just does not improve very much in the first few levels, so I don't know if he's actually one you want to go get. He's been the worst player on my team by far. I'm not sure. He's okay on defense, but he cannot pass. And you can't be a defensive guard without being able to pass the ball up to the offensive players. That was like a summoner. The Luca has signed a contract. I wonder if there are people out there that get super into this and just end up with like, oh my god, the Guado Glories won. If we had tied that game or lost that game, we would have tied the Guado for the league title. Titus was the league scorer by a mile too, so easy. The Mercury Sigil. That I think that might be the longest. That might be the longest sigil that it takes to get. The one that takes the most time, because even dodging 200 lightning bolts for Lulus is not going to take the several hours that I've spent playing Blitzball. So let me go ahead and make another save here. I'll just go over. You can see how long it took. We started at 14:38 or so. Now it's 45:52. Yeah, a little over 4 hours of just Blitzball. So, but we got it. Look at that. We got it. Well, I think that I don't know how long this episode's going to be, but hopefully this is a good length for an episode, because next time we're going to start off by dodging 200 lightning bolts, and then we're going to go and pick up the rest of the remaining sigils, and we'll have all of the character celestial weapons upgraded by the end of next episode, so we can get back to actually progressing the plot. And I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll see you next time.